What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to The Good, The Bad and The Stupid. It's Monday the 9th of November. Welcome to my big shiny face, my big shiny head. I've been messing about with my camera. This is for the video watchers, if anybody's listening on the podcast. Yes, there's a video on YouTube. Anyway, my head is bigger than usual and brighter than usual for some reason. I don't know why. I think I've been messing about with the camera tripod for a while and it's wound me up and I think I've got it too close, but we're going to roll with it. Just you're going to have to move back a little bit if I'm a bit in your face. I'm coming out my face into your face. But anyway, those of you on the podcast, doesn't really matter to you because I'm coming out of my face into your ears. Have a good weekend, did you? Did you have a good weekend? I had a very average weekend. There's nothing going on, is there? My highlights was going to the shops. I made a point of making a long walk round to the shops because there's nothing open, is there? Well, nothing open overnight to go out. Plenty of firework parties going off, though. I went up to the park and there was a load of fireworks all strewn, used fireworks. The big ones, like the big party fuckers, left all over the grass, all over the park. That's like, you can't even clean up your own fucking mess. That's like a load of teenagers, that is. But I still had a little rummage through just to see if there was any that they hadn't used. I thought I found one that hadn't been used. It was a big square box one. But I nearly carried it home, but then I realised that I saw a bit of burnt stuff on it, and I don't know how these things work, but it obviously had been spent. So I nearly carried a used firework home, thinking I'd found a winner. Anyway, the weather's going to get good anyway, so that's a good sign. We're having all this shit weather, we're having shit lockdown and shit weather, and now we're going to have, because this is England, and England we don't have regular weather, we just have weather. We just have weather that comes as and when it chooses. Like we're having an African heat bulge now. We've had plumes, we've had heat waves, we've had icy tinges, and now we're having an African heat bulge. That's a bulge. That's the big bulge of the African heat wave. So I don't know what that means, but sounds sexual, doesn't it? But we're having one of those, an African bulge coming over and heating us up for 16 days apparently, 20 degrees. That's a summer in England. We're having 16 days of 20 degrees. That is as good as a summer. I'll tell you what, I'm going to be out and about in that. I'm going to get my shorts, going to get your suntan cream on. Whatever country can you get your suntan cream out in November? Whatever other, a lot of countries I think actually, but not in England, not where it's meant to be winter. Not very often do you get to sunbathe. Anyway, that's my point. So yeah, good. African bulge, sorry. Come on, let's have you. Speaking of sexy, I was talking about sexy bulges then. Now I'm talking about Rishi Sunak. He's the sexiest politician in England apparently. I'll tell you why. And he's quite dapper. He's like quite slick, isn't he? He's a good-looking guy. I've got to give him his dues there. He's pretty slick. He's never a fucking hair out of place on his hair. I can't get my hair right. Ever. Even doesn't matter if I'm going for an interview. Doesn't matter if I'm going to see the Queen. Doesn't matter if I'm going to, if £1 million depends on it at the bank, in interview at the bank. I can't get my hair to stop looking scruffy. He's fucking got it down. I might have to, I bet if I Google Rishi Sunak's hair methods or whatever, I'll probably find it. But he's got dapper suits, and anyway, he's sexy. You know why? Because he's giving everybody money. That's sexy in my eyes. That's like we're all like gold diggers. We're all going after Rishi Sunak. We're hoping he gives us some more money. All this COVID, every time the COVID thing prolongs, we get more money. We're all like that. We're all in his lap dancing for him. Leave Rishi Sunak. We're all fucking twerking for the money. Come on. Give us the fucking freebies. Although saying that, as soon as I do this universal fucking credit, or this not universal credit, universal basic income, good idea on one hand, bad idea on the fact that they're just going to control you. You really are going to be the state's bitch when you get that, because they're going to control. They're going to give you the money. You're going to go, yeah. Then you're going to get dependent on. You're going to go, yeah, this is good. This is free money. All of a sudden, they're going to go, right, you need to do this or you need to do that. If you don't do it, we're taking your money away. Can you explain where you were even there? Otherwise, we're taking your money away. You're just controlled then. You're on the fucking money. Gets you every time. Money and sexy ladies and the money men get done. The money men get done with the sexy ladies, fucking left, right, and centre. They end up scratching their head more times than once over what the fuck. How many blokes have been? How many of these, especially these sexy actresses from the Joan Collinses and Elizabeth what's her name? Elizabeth. You know what I mean? Joan Collins and Elizabeth. What's her fucking name? Anyway, you know what I mean. But getting married 4, 5, 6 times. It's all rich men. Come on. They're like that. The blokes are like the blokes' money's going down, 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 and they're going up, 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 up. They're like banking. There's bank. After every relationship, bank. Good. They're fucking like they were men killers, weren't they? They knew what they were doing, is what I'm trying to say. Elizabeth, I'm going to get a fucking name. Elizabeth Taylor. Got it. I knew I'd get it. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of my Taylor tongue. A woman was what was it a woman was doing? She was playing the Borat movie. And I don't know what he says in it. He says something about sex toys. Anyway. And Alexa... She's playing on the TV, and the Alexa ordered her 3 sex toys from the thinking she'd said it. Mad, isn't it? That's what fucking happens. If somebody says something, talk about anything, all of a sudden you got a parcel at your door. What? What's this? Pile cream. I never ordered any pile cream. I wasn't talking about piles. Wasn't me. Who was it? Wasn't me. Somebody in the house was. The fucking internet's weird in the house, the Wi-Fi. You got to be careful. I don't like that Alexa. It's going to get better. We're in the real clunky shit fucking very first version of it, aren't we? Imagine in 10 years time, we're just going to be everything. Turn the lights on, turn the TV on, turn the TV off, flush the toilet. You can do whatever. Alexa's just going to be built into the walls. It's just going to be like talking to you, like Red Dwarf. They're in the Red Dwarf and he's got the bloke on the TV screen who turns lights on or opens doors and everything for him. It's going to be like that. Hopefully we can choose whether it's a sexy woman, sexy bloke, like maybe you can have a Clint Eastwood one or whatever, with the face coming up and he's talking to Clint Eastwood every time. That's for the ladies, of course, not for me. I do. If I was to fancy a man, I would fancy Clint Eastwood, but I've got to say I want a female one. Actually, I would have a Clint Eastwood one. That'd be pretty cool. Having Clint Eastwood as your fucking Alexa. What would he say? Something about go ahead, punk. Made my day. No, I don't think. What could you order? Can you order me something? Yeah, I will. Go ahead, but no, it wouldn't work. Anyway, a snake. Let's get off that. I can't think of a Clint Eastwood joke. That's. I'll have to come back to it. I'll use my subconscious to try and think of one while we're rolling. A woman horrified after she found a 6-foot boa constrictor suntanning itself in her back garden. That couldn't have been recently. It's been pissing down. So she went outside to put some washing on the line, and there was a fucking 6-foot boa constrictor out there. I tell you what, you've seen some people when they see a what's it called, a fucking what am I talking about? A spider. A woman to see a spider. Went to see a snake. She must have fucking screamed the house down. They ran out of the place. I wonder if the snake would have gave chase. They caught it, did they? They managed to capture it and put it back. You people who are these people who are buying snakes for not for gifts, for pets. You're buying snakes for pets, and then you don't know how to control them. They're never any, but they're all just somebody else's pet that's escaped. Now they'll be going, who's this snake? They go, oh yeah, sorry, that was me. I was on the toilet and fucking I must have left his cage open. The snake's fucking done one. That's happening every time. Somebody's going to get eaten. There was a little girl last week with a big snake skin left in the house. The snake wasn't there. I don't know what snake that was, but fucking big skin. So it's happening all the time. Snakes, they're going to have to ban them. Or, well, I don't know, what else can you do? You have to fucking, you have to get some kind of punishment for it. You got to have a snake tuck off them. Surely you can't give it back to them and go, oh, there you go, here's your 6-foot snake that you let out and fucking put everybody in danger. You got to get done for that. I would never even. I mean, I like snakes. They're alright. I like all animals, but I wouldn't want one as a pet. It's a bit of a weird pet, and it's not good for the snake, is it? He doesn't want to be. That's why he keeps getting out. Every time fucking somebody opens the cage, he's like that. Right, you see his chance. They look like they move slow as anything, but slow to the eye, but quick. You turn, blink, and all of a sudden they're gone, disappeared. Where's that gone? I only turned my head for a minute, and now all of a sudden he's got next door neighbour's dog, well inside its belly. Donald Trump is a flight risk. He owes loads of money. He's fucking. He ain't liking this losing thing. He's still pulling out the potential to go to court. He's not loving it at all. He's not McLoving it. He loves his McDonald's, but he's not McLoving losing. He can't handle it apparently, and he's planning on. They're saying that he might be a flight risk because he owes tons of money and to the taxman. Fucking right as well. He only paid about 79 quid last year, wasn't it? Something ridiculous. Now they're coming after him. They're going. They've exposed him. He's had 4 years where he hasn't been able to run his businesses. They've probably just done this to fuck him up. Give him the presidency. Let him win. Fix it so he wins. Give him the presidency. Fuck him up for 4 years. All his finances. Now they're going to go after him full on. They want £1 billion off him in taxes. They're saying he's a flight risk. They probably won't let him leave the country. So he's like, shit, now what have I done? And now they've fucking kicked him out. Could have fixed the vote, put it in the other way now, get rid of him. And now we'll go after him for £1 billion. Good business move, whoever's doing it. He's pissed somebody off a lot of times in his life, so I imagine that they wouldn't fucking think twice about doing that. Aliens are unlikely to exist as most planets outside the solar system are too hazardous to be home. Come on, we don't believe that for a second. It's never ending, the place, the space is never ending, so they're out there somewhere. Sorry, I'm not even a scientist. Even I can tell you they're out there somewhere. The cocktail of deadly radiation, scary blasts of heat and ozone destroying ultraviolet light from host stars means there's little chance of finding life out there. Bullshit. They're out there. They'll just live in that environment. That's what they do. That's where they live. Have you seen the weather in England? We put up with it. We managed to live here, and the weather in some of these places, they'll have, all right, it's 500,000 degrees in the sun, 500,000 degrees the other way in the cold. But there's going to be some completely hard bastards. If they ever do come down here and they're that hard, it ain't going to be like the Vikings coming or the fucking Christopher Columbus or whoever else goes and takes over. These are going to come down and these are going to fuck us right up. There's nothing, their skin's going to be unpenetrable, because they're going to have, bullets are going to bounce off the skin that's like can handle any weather, any temperature. You can't use flamethrowers. You're just going to have to reason with them. I'm just going to hope that they find my podcast first. They'll find this, they'll dig it, and then all of a sudden I'll be in favour, and I'll be one of their friends. They'll need me to start telling you, like, right, they said to me they're going to come and kill you. You've got 2 minutes to escape. Otherwise they're coming to zap you. Or definitely if you're an idiot. If you're an idiot, they're definitely, and they're highly intelligent. They know who's an idiot and who's not. So if you're an idiot, and you've been an idiot all your life, you're going to be killed. And I mean idiot as in stupid. Not just stupid for being stupid's sake. I'm about an idiot as in fucking dumbass fucking Nazi or racist or fucking, criminal, burglar, or you all can go and get zapped. That's it. I'm going to encourage that when they come down. Anyway, last one I'm going to do. What time is it? More than 250,000 people are going to be given 20 pence extra an hour. 20 pence extra an hour. Pay rise increase as the living wage is set to increase. That's 20 pence an hour. Can you fucking imagine? That's about £1.50 a day? That's basically next to fuck all. What are you going to do with that? The fucking inflation's just destroyed the fucking the money. So the money's gone up. I mean, the inflation's gone up. Everything's gone up, and you're going to get 20 pence extra per hour for your very hard work that you fucking do every day. So it's laughable. I've got to tell you, it's laughable and it ain't very funny. So save up your 20p's, whatever you do. Save it up, invest it in something. Eventually, hopefully, it'll add up to something that you can actually do something with. Because 20p you can't do shit with. Some of the train stations, you're going to work on the train. Some of the train stations you got to pay 20p to have a piss. If you got a weak bladder, there's your fucking wages gone right there. Right. Anyway, that was my high note. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again tomorrow. See you later. Bye.